Hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is my Wonder Cat coffee mug that my husband got me from this year's Dragon Con. The tea today is just Beet It from David's Tea. It has apple, citric acid, raisins, hibiscus blossoms, beetroot, elderberries, carrot, green mate or mate or mott. M-A-T with E with the little thingy over it. Goju berries, aronia berries, blackberries, red currants, currant seeds, raspberries, cornflower blossoms, natural and artificial wild berry flavoring. This is a beautiful tea. It is very, very chunky. I really enjoyed putting it into the little baggie for the cup because it is a gorgeous looking tea. Let's see if I can get some of this out for you. I'm gonna have to lift you up so you can see this. There, if you can see, it's got all the big berries and just lots of beautiful large pieces in it that make a really interesting, and from what I've experienced so far with the Sips by teas, a much stronger tea than when they're all crushed up into the little bits that we get in the store. Anyway, let's give this a taste. This is from our November Sips by, and I'm really hoping I'm gonna like it. It's a very light pink color, which is I find to be very interesting, most teas being a brown or a gold. So this is a very pretty color. Of course it's a little lighter because I put milk in mine, but let's give it a taste. Oh yes, this is a very berry tea and I'm already in love. That is good. That is good. I would buy more of that. That is really, really good. So today we are opening the November Ipsy bag, but before we get that, we have our unfinished business with the last month's Ipsy bag. Last month's Ipsy bag actually did pretty good for the most part. I really liked the bag. I have that sitting in my room for me to use at some point. And most of the products actually did pretty well for me. So first we have this Aphrodite olive oil face mask, a deep cleansing mask. This applied very easily and you really don't need much. These small little tubes normally give you 2, maybe 3 uses. I have used it twice already and I think I've got at least 2 more in there. So it's given me a little bit more than usual. It covers the skin in a very thin layer. Noticed a slight burn as if like with a mud mask kind of thing, but it wasn't very strong, and it didn't last very long. So went on, burned a little bit, faded very, very quickly. It washed off very easily and left my skin soft and smooth, although a touch dry on my cheeks as usual. My cheeks are just a problem when it comes to almost anything that's supposed to be a mask or for combination. I think the only thing that actually works for my cheeks is stuff for dry skin, and I don't buy much of that because the rest of my skin is not dry. This hair is going to be like annoying. Move, stay. My hair is being unruly today. I didn't notice that it really deeply cleansed. I felt like it was more moisturizing than anything. My radiance pad came up clean. It's a very light yellowish color. So there you can actually see the mask and spreads out about like that on the skin. Like I said, it comes off very, very easily. My radiance pad came up clean, and I wouldn't mind more of this. I wouldn't mind another one of these, though I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get it. I just have other masks that I really like, that I prefer. I see this more as, it says it's deep cleaning, but I would put it more in the category of a soothing, moisturizing mask. And I have a cucumber mask and I have an avocado mask that I like to use as a soothing, moisturizing type mask. But it is a good mask, and if I happen to get it in another box or I happened to run across it and it was affordable wherever I ran across it, I wouldn't mind more of it. It was a pretty good mask. The brush that I got. Now this brush was a little bit too soft for going under my brows. The way I use these brushes is to do right under my brow. I use even stiffer brushes in my crease. But this one was really too soft for either of those. It does blend out concealer pretty well, especially the powder concealers. So I did find a use for it. It's just, I have used it and I did use it today. It's just probably not a brush that I will pick up very often, especially now that we're getting into winter and I'm going to be attempting to transition from my powder concealers to liquid concealers because I need something less dry and more hydrating. And we're kind of hoping all that mess doesn't show back up again. But other than that, it's a decent brush. It's, you know, it's along the lines of the other brushes that I've gotten from the company that does these. Miss Slim or Slim, anyway, yeah. It's along those lines of that kind of brush, and it's an okay brush. It's not going to be one of my favorites, but it does work for the powders for me, so it's useful. Okay, so next we have this Pretty Woman nail polish in, I think it's Be Real Jelly or something like that. They do not list the names of the colors on the bottle, so that is one irritant with these. However, this is a really nice polish. I am wearing it today with some decals that my daughter got me. As you can see, it can get it's a little lighter here and darker here. It actually might be better. I had to do some patching on this hand. When you mess around with things before your nails are dry. But again, you can, the nail is not crooked. I have broken my finger at least once. So, but it does get a little patchy sometimes. I think it would probably be easily fixed with a second coat. I just like the first coat. I think it really is enough for me. Even just have to make sure to spread it out a little bit more evenly. It goes on very smoothly. If anything, you have to be very careful when you're actually applying this. You can actually get too much on the brush, and it's a little more on the liquid side. It's not really thick. So you have to watch for over applying. It dries fairly quickly, and it does stand up to my dishwashing pretty well, although that's one of the reasons I had to patch over here. Washed dishes too early and had to patch. But I really do like it, and I like the brand, and I've actually looked over at the brand to possibly pick up a base coat. I have a top coat I've been using lately. But yeah, I actually do like this, and I like the brand, and I'm more than willing to try more of it. The eyeshadow. This is the NOMAD. Oh, this one had a funny name. Nordic Lights Intense Eyeshadow in Norrsken number 3. This is a beautiful color. It's looks kind of purpley in the pan, kind of a pinkish purple. It comes off a bit more pink on the eye than it is in the pan. And it actually applies better on the eye than what you see there. I am using it today. It's part of it did my wings today. So it does apply well. I do like it. You do have to build it. There's not a lot of kickback. There's next to no fallout. And I actually really enjoy it. Now, because it's in a single like this, I'm not reaching for it much. It's going to go into one of my Z palettes, and hopefully I'll reach for it more in there. But it's a beautiful color. It applies well, and it's a gorgeous, it's a really nice, smooth, pigmented shadow. I really do enjoy it. Probably the only thing that was kind of on the questionable side of things was the MAC lip gloss. While sparkly, it's really way nude on me. The advantage of that is that it works as a topper, kind of. Because it's so nude, it actually does not adjust the color much at all. I kind of used it in the center here a little bit, but you can't really tell. It's It's just a sparkly color, that's all. The one downside to it, the one thing I really didn't like, is that it's actually very sticky. You're going to see some of the color that I had in there. The pinkish tone is from the lipstick I'm wearing. I forgot to wipe off the applicator before I put it back in. Bad me. Anyway, there's not really a whole lot of color to it. It is on the brownish side. It just adds sparkle more than anything. Not particularly impressed. I'm going to keep it, probably continue to use it as kind of a gloss to put over. It can help mute really bright colors, so I'll probably use it as a gloss for some of those. It does help with the mattes that tend to be a little dry for me. Because it's so nude, like I said, it doesn't change color much, so that is a useful thing for it, but I'm otherwise not particularly impressed. So overall, last month's bag was actually pretty good. I enjoyed, 4 out of the 5 products. Wouldn't go running out looking for most of them, but only one of them truly had any real big problems for me. I guess the brush was kind of problematic in its own way, but I still enjoy the brush and I still have a use for it. The lip gloss, it's okay. But, 3 out of 5 items, that's a pretty good bag to me. So let's take a look at this month's bag. I have seen the bag itself. I think it's cute. A lot of people were saying that it does not look very holiday. And I agree. It does not look very holiday, but it is so cute. I love this. I love the color. I love the purple with the black hearts. And of course we have our little Ipsy on our tag thing. So I think this is adorable, and I'm going to keep this one too. I've been keeping a few of them again. For a while there, it seemed like I was giving them all away. The summer bags, most of them, I think, have ended up in my Project Beauty Share box. So let's get in here, and our card is easily reached. And on the card, it says, Happy Friendsgiving. Say what you're thankful for in 5 emojis and go. And somebody put 5, somebody else put 4, that's only 4, and then they said there's no emoji for highlighter. That's cute. That's very cute. So this month we're feeling blessed for so many reasons, like pumpkin spice lattes, besties, puppies, and pizzas. Kitties and pizzas, if you ask me. But most of all, we're thankful for our awesome Ipsters like you. So here's some perks to make your month even more glam. So it has all kinds of, has tips on their shopping app and all that other stuff. So anyway, these new cards, I'm not so sure how I feel about them. I think I preferred it when they had a, picture and a defined theme, and I don't know, these are okay, but to me, these are not, some of the other ones I like to hang on to, and these are not collectible to me so much. So that's just me. Alrighty, reaching into my bag. I'm looking way over here. Up. We got another brush. Ooh, a nice detailer brush. This is by, let's see if I can read this. Can't tell if that's a C or a G. I'm going to go with the G. Gaiches. Oh. But that's a nice little detail brush. I love those little brushes for getting into the crease, or for getting underneath my lower lash line, or if I just want to get something on the outer corner. I love little brushes like these. I'm looking forward to using that. Reaching back in. Okay, we've got a tube. We've got another mask. This is starting to look a little bit like last month's, only different. Anyway, Generation Clay Ultraviolet Brightening Purple Clay Mask. I wonder if it's actually really purple. It's got a seal on it, so that I can live with. I'm telling you guys, I've been taking biotin, mostly for my hair, but it is purple. It's been doing a little bit with the nails, and the nails are growing and they're stronger, and I'm finding them a little harder to work with than I'm used to. I'm used to my nails being very short. All right, let's take a look at this. It's stiff. Come out of there. Unless that seal didn't completely come off. I don't think that seal completely came off. No, it didn't. Okay, hold on a minute, guys. Had to get the knife. Alrighty. That seal was like, no. Let's take a look. Oh, it is purple. Wow. And it looks like I'm not going to need much of it to go very far on my skin. That's nice. Feels very smooth. Alrighty, yeah. Gonna have a purple mask. Looking forward to trying that. Alrighty, we're 2 for 2. Brush and a mask. Let's see what else we have in here. Feeling a box. Feeling it. 3 for 3, and this time we got the same brand. Another Pretty Woman nail polish. This is in Wine with Ice Garcon. Garcon? There. If anyone knows how to pronounce that last word. Alrighty, let's see what color this is. I'm going to like it, probably, unless it's like bright orange. Whoa. Well, it's not bright orange. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's dark. Oh, it's a very, very dark red. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, yeah, I'll play with that. I love these reddish colors. I used to not go very dark with my nail polish. I was kind of ashamed of my broken ratty ass nails. So I would go with light pinks and just really light colors. It wasn't until recently that I started playing with actual color and going darker on the actual polish. So looking forward to playing with that. Wow. That is significantly darker than the one that I had from last month. This is from last month. This is the new one. Wow. That's pretty. Alrighty. Looking forward to that one. But now we are 3 for 3. And there's the mask drying down. That's cool. If I have a lip gloss and an eyeshadow in here. I'm going to grab this. No lip gloss. This time we have a Dolce Punk Volumizer Mascara. I have their Max Lash. I've really enjoyed that. This one, let's take a look here. Same shape of the bottle, like that. Nice bushy brush, which is what I enjoy. That's pretty. Okay, like I said, I really enjoy the last one, so I'm looking forward to playing with that. Hopefully I will like this as much as I like the Max Lash one. That's nice. All right, what else do we have in here? We have a box. The last item is an eyeshadow. 4 out of 5 are about the same, just different. This one is a The Balm Nude Beach. If you are brown, I'm going to be very unhappy. You're not brown. Wow. Okay, that is not brown. I don't know why that's being called Nude Beach. Maybe it comes from a palette named Nude Beach. That is pretty, though. Whoa. Kind of patchy on the skin, but so was our NOMAD. So we'll see how it looks in the eye. But it's otherwise a pretty color. It's kind of a purpley brown. That's a kind of brownish, dark brownish color I can use that won't disappear into my skin. Yeah. Life's a Beach. It just says Nude Beach. Alrighty, so that's cute packaging. it'll end up getting depotted if I keep it, but that's cute packaging. Alrighty, so we have the eyeshadow, the mask, the brush, and the polish that were same as last month, but different. And we also got our mascara that is completely different, but from a brand I've tried before and hopefully I'll like. I'm looking forward to playing around with these. I think it's a decent bag. I really liked last month's bag, and I think I'm going to like this month's bag. I think this is going to be a better brush than the other one, so I think we'll probably end up with a 4 out of 5 at least on the we really like it scale. But yeah, that's our Ipsy bag for November, and I hope you like what you've seen. If you're not subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. If you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. If you're part of my notification squad, you probably want to check your bell, because yep, I'm still getting knocked off of my notifications. It's really irritating. And double check to make sure you're still subscribed, because as I've noted in the birthday bash or one of the ones around there, we did have a couple people saying that, well, I think it was for the giveaway. We did have a couple people saying that they noticed that they were getting unsubscribed and they had to resubscribe a couple of times. Happens. So anyway, if you don't subscribe, we will be sad, but we hope you will come by again. And when you do come by again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. I love me dessert teas and apparently fruity teas. And this one, even though it's fruity, it didn't curdle my milk. A lot of fruity teas will curdle your milk a little bit. That didn't happen with this one. It's delicious. That is just so good. So good. Definitely going to have to get more of this. David's tea, just beat it. That's good. That's really good. You have a great afternoon. Bye. Drinking this one up.